Okay, welcome. This is 2025 Christmas home tour. We're starting outside. It's not quite dark, so you can still kind of see colors of things. New addition this year is the nativity set. I absolutely love it. Okay, it is extremely cold, so we're gonna walk over here. I've got Christmas trees on either side. We've had some horrific windstorms just recently, so everything is looking a little tired. So my Mackenzie Childs dupe planters, which after these windstorms, this is probably going to be the last season for those. Then I've got my baker's rack here, all done in our woodland theme with our little cardinals. My mom always loved cardinals, and there's a saying that, when you see a cardinal, it's a loved one that's coming to visit. So I've got lots of little cardinals here. And I think she probably would have really loved this. And we've got a little tree down here, a deer, my Mackenzie Child's dupe lantern. Welcome out. This is my mom's milk can that I repainted. My grandfather's coal bucket. And then we come over here to that cute little beaster set. Again, things have just gotten a little, the pillow, gotten a little tossed about. And then we've got the two reefs up here. And the joy sign, which is new this year. Okay. And new reef. Oop. Can't really see it with the glare, but it definitely matches our theme out here. I've got the ribbon up there as well. Let's go in. We can hear Bo having a fit. And this is what you see when you come in. This is the living room, obviously. Okay, and that is the Santa bell that's going off. So we're going to pan over here. There's the Santa bell. It comes out every year. Right here I have my telephone table. And I do have the velvet curtains up. I put those up in the winter time. And I used one of my swags that I made last year as kind of a center point there. I think that's really pretty. And the sofa, I've got pillows. That's a new pillow there this year. A faux poinsettia. Picture of my family. And I absolutely love this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Hobby Lobby this year. Okay, and there's Bo. More poinsettias, little lantern. And this year's theme was a ballerina Christmas dream. So everything is in that really pretty soft pink color. And of course, my Dreamsicles nativity, which Mom got for me and is always added to my collection every year. I'll put some little bows and tassels on the sconces here. And the fireplace. I love my fireplace. And the new tree, the 6-footer. So I didn't know if I was going to like it. I've had the 7.5-foot for so long. But it's growing on me. It's not as full or thick as the 7.5, but I like it, and it sure was a whole lot easier to put up this year for sure. Oh, this is new. Beautiful snow globe. My mama's Bible. And that's a picture of my grandma and my great-grandma. Okay, and then we'll come over here, look at our console table. And Jesus is the reason for the season. And some little snow babies my godmother got for my mom, and that's a picture of my mom. And some plants here. My Noel pillow. And the curio with the beautiful village on the inside that Mom and I painted over the years. This is the perfect place for it. I've been searching the last few years for the perfect place to display it. And this is it. I finally found it. And now I can display it and enjoy it and remember all those Christmases we had together, painting and talking and just spending time together that I miss so much. But I know one day I will see her, so. And a little sleigh. I used the other swag that I made last year for the sleigh arrangement. So, okay, we're going to go into the dining room here in a minute. I'll just let you see the back side of the tree. Yes, that is my toe shoes. Had to fancy them up a little bit because they were pretty worn, but. And my little ballerina up at the top that a dear friend got for me for my birthday last year. I love her. And Raggedy and Andy, my train. Love them. Okay, dining room, completely different theme. Yes, and it's okay to do different rooms in different colors. I know designers will tell you not to do that, especially if it's an open concept. But you know what? If it's your home and that's what you like, then do it. And, yes, there are some rules that just make things look more cohesive. But you know what? Do what you love. It's your home. And so I always tell my clients, don't worry about the trends. Don't worry about the color themes. Go with what you love, and it'll never go out of style. Okay. And the gingerbread tree. Yes, lots and lots of gingerbreads all over the little tree. They're all around. And these little guys, they light up. It's hard to see, but anyway. Okay, and this is where I sit the majority of the time. So these little plates are new too. I thought they were just so adorable. And, ginger and spice down there. My mom got me those many years ago. Okay, let's come on down to the kitchen. Okay. And this was my mom's. I had one that she had bought for me, but over the years it just had fell apart. And so now I have hers. And this is new, this little shelf here. And my little cupcake that I painted this year. Been working on it for over a year. Oh, goodness. Okay, and then refrigerator magnets I made. My mom made that one. And that is her gingerbread house that she painted. And we're going to come down here. Let's gingerbread house has a little candle on the inside. I can't really see it. And then in the corner, this is the gingerbread house I painted. It smells so good in here. It smells just like gingerbread. And my curtains. I think they're so cute. They're Pioneer Woman, I believe. And my little coffee bar. And he is new this year. This is Gerard, the king of gingerbread. Yes. Okay, looking through. Dining room. Okay, we're going to swing through here. This is just the powder room. And I do have a few decorations here. Just the top. Some greenery and some towels. Oh, and I redid the backdrop on this too, since last year. Some towels. And then we go into the office here. Didn't do a whole lot here in the office. It's such a small room. Just had a few Christmas touches. This is a Thomas Kincaid little church. And that's pretty much it for the first floor. So we'll walk right through here. And I don't know if you noticed my breakfast bar here, my peninsula. I redid this past fall. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's go on upstairs. Sorry for swinging you around there. More of those beautiful faux poinsettias that a dear friend gave to me. Okay, and we're headed up the stairs. Again, I redid some of these that I used from last year outside, inside. So you'll see some things that probably you saw last year. And I just have some little fairy lights that go through here. So it's lit up. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. And then my clock has a little bit of decorations. I put this little shelf here. This has the rest of my dreamsicles on it. And here's the bathroom. Only thing really new here, I did get a new shower curtain, which I really love. Other than that, not a whole lot new. That was really pretty. Okay. And then the snowman room, or the spare bedroom. Okay, so we've got a reef here. And there's clearance given to me by a friend. And we just got a few things there. I love this picture I bought last year. And I'm just enamored with it. And this one is new too. Really, trying to concentrate on changing out my artwork. So we're going to look at it from this side. You'll see the bed and the dresser. That's my old dresser. I'm going to make it over at some point. Okay, and then we've got nutcrackers up here with snowflakes, pictures, and my little snowman. I love my blue willow here. and my mom's suitcases that I remade. And the snow tree. I love it. Has little snowmen all over it. I just added these little blue bulbs this year. Just add a touch of that blue. And my mom bought me, all of these beautiful little snowmen, or she made them, or she painted them like this little guy here. Okay, and then we'll kind of back out so you can see that on my wicker chest there. Okay. Now we'll go into, just see this, my dresser. Okay, now we'll go into my bedroom. All right. And if you've been here before, you know that this is my mom's tree. When she got to the point where she couldn't decorate the tree alone, she did this little tree, and she loved multicolored lights. So, you know what? I just left it the way it was. And I did add some of my ornaments because, the tree downstairs is smaller now, and so I've got lots of ornaments left. Those were my baby shoes, and she always put them on the tree. All right, so we will go over here, take a look. My dresser. I love this frame here. Nativity up there. And this is a music box. That's a picture of me. Okay, and then we'll just step out here and take a look at the bed. Okay. With the angel pillow. Something a little bit different this year. That. And this was my mom's nativity. She used to keep it in the bathroom, of all places, but that was bad. And then over here, my rock collection, and yes, that is a chamber pot. The suitcases that I had when I was little. Some pictures of my grandma and grandpa. Okay, and then my drapes match my comforter. And my telephone table, rocking chair, and that angel was my mom's, a gift from my godmother. They're both in heaven, enjoying each other and waiting for me. Okay. And this is my mom's jewelry on mine. Got damaged. And so this year I finally brought hers over. And it's so pretty here. Okay. Well, that is it, my friends. Thank you for coming along. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye now.